Alright, YouTube Nation, so what's going on? It's my Candy Course. Happy August 9th, happy Sunday. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their weekend. I know I am. Right now, I'm a little bit early at college campus going through my RA resident assistant training or resident advisor training. Again, it's a really good job on campus to help out residents, and also you get free food, free housing, and also a 580 stipend, which is pretty fun. You can use pretty much for a free PS5. Anyway, so what I'm going to, I mean, it's not free, but you guys know what I'm saying, pretty much. Madden NFL 21 Ultimate Team is coming up, and I'm not going to lecture you guys that much, but I want to give you guys more of an insight about what the MVP edition really means, what you really should do. I feel like, honestly, once the day comes, it's going to be a fiasco, a free-for-all. People are just going to do what they want. But for all you wise buds out there, I want to try to help you out on what I think you should do with your, I guess you would say, placement with your MVP edition, like pretty much like what you do with it and how you pretty much maximize its benefits. So you're going to be getting a lot of things, some things not mattering, but two important parts are going to be the Lamar Jackson Core Elite, which we don't know what the overall is, but we hope it's going to be at least an 86-87. You would just hope that the number one player ranked in NFL last year, like number one NFL rankings, is going to be at least an 86. I feel like an 87 would be more appropriate. We already know that Mahomes would be like an 88, but give the man like an 87. I think that's going to be like where it's like, hey, top tier. But I would say 86 is where like, hey, like if it's not like 87, it has to be 86. And I will admit that if it's an 85 or lower, then it just wasn't worth it. If you're getting an 87, 86 player, you're pretty much getting a top tier player for free. 86s went for around anywhere from, depending on how good the 86 was. See, that's the problem. The bad 86s at launch went for anywhere from 60 to 80K. And then the 87s went for anywhere around 80, 90K. And then 88s were over 130K. Even Justin Tucker, yes, the 88 Tucker was around 130K. So literally, like, I would say Lamar Jackson's going to be a good 87. Kind of like Ramsey last year. I went back through, I watched the actual CC's video going over the rankings and the market investment. And Ramsey went for over 200K at launch, which makes Lamar Jackson, if he's very OP with his, like, Truz, all of his OP abilities, his launch card could be worth over 150K coins. So depending on what overall he is, if he's an 86, well, maybe only like 100K. But it's still going to be a card worth a lot of coins at launch, not to mention his power-up. So by getting his power-up, I would say his power-up's going to go for at least, 20 to 40K. So, like, you're already getting, either a couple 100,000, 200K plus, or at least over 100K guaranteed. We're talking about the worst-case scenario, the power-up going for, like, 20K, and then it's basically going for, like, 80K. You're going to at least get over 100K in value guaranteed. So that right there is actually more coins than what it's worth. I think 100K coins at launch is worth, like, $7-8, so maybe even $6. So literally that right there is really worth it. You also got to keep in mind one thing, that the 3 days early access is going to be more 3-day access is going to be very valuable. When you add EA access as well, of 10 hours, you're going to be getting 10 hours. You're going to probably get a decent chunk of those solos done. So, literally, when you combine the 3 days and also 10 hours of, now you're not going to be playing the full 3 days early, obviously, for Head Start. But you're going to be playing a lot in those 3 days, more than likely, even though you have school probably. A lot of it's remote learning, so I'm sure there'll be breaks in there where, hey, during your lunch or study hall break at school, you can probably play on your gaming console at home because it's remote learning. Or just go home and you probably have no homework. It's the first couple days of school, just have fun, play video games, right? You're going to get the journey done, right? You're going to be getting your solos done at launch. You're going to be getting a lot of things done. So, quite frankly, like, it's pretty much the biggest start you can ask for. Like that way when the actual game drops, like the 28th, you can actually like have fun and like play online and like have a like well balanced team. Okay. So like that's why I think it's worth it. So I just feel like honestly like the 3 days early access is just worth way more than people think. Like I would say it's worth seriously around $7, $8. I would say getting a new game 3 days early is like $2 a day ish, maybe like 250 each day. That's why I said around 750, $7, $8 is what it's worth. So that's why I said like I made a video saying it's like how it's worth it, but like you got to keep in mind that going over the MVP edition, like that's a huge component is that 3 days early access. Don't waste it. Make sure you're playing your solos, getting a lot of things done. That way, when it comes time, like, dude, like you can actually like get weekend league ready. Um, the next thing we're gonna go over is the 17 gold player packs. Um, gold player packs. 17 of them. So you have to realize it's 12 more than the standard edition. So don't act like, I'm getting 17 more packs. No, you're getting 12 more. You might also get more packs with the Madden license agreement. So, if you do the Madden license agreement and you say, like, I agree to share my information, you might be able to receive more packs. In previous years, they gave you free Draft Champions tickets, but that has now changed where Draft Champions is no longer tickets, it's just coins. So they can't really give you that. So they pretty much get, like last year, we either got another gold player back bonus or we got a free elite like the 82 Shaq Mason, 82 Demario Davis, 82 DeMarcus Lawrence, 82 Brandon Cooks. We got all those free, I think it was like 82 Jay Ajayi. Like we got all these free elites, the 82 Nats at launch, right? Like the loyalty elites. We got like one more of those if we did the MLA. But for the 17 gold player packs, you want to look to hold on to them. You don't want to sell anything yet. So I know it sounds dumb, but like when you open, it's a 3-step process. You want to open the cards, see what you get. You want to use them because if you have 17 gold player packs, that's a lot of golds, a lot of high silvers. When you start the game, I don't know, I can't remember if you have an all silver team or all bronze team because like it changes every year. This year they might give you all low silvers, but if they give you all bronzes again, you're gonna get all silvers and golds. So that right there is gonna be an upgrade to your team. You're gonna literally go out there and pretty much have an upgraded team already with 17 gold or better players. Not to mention probably if you do like the MUT tutorial, they'll give you some golds already. So you're gonna almost actually have an all gold team, almost. At least like half or 2/3 of your team should be all golds. With the launch training, the like, non-skippable, training sessions tutorial. Um, you want to open, you want to use those cards because that makes the other solos easier with like hopefully your elites that you pull and all that stuff. And then you want to sell once it's kind of like getting close to like weekend league. So once it starts getting towards the first weekend league, that's when people are like, hey, like I got to start building my team for the weekend league. And that's when the market might go up because like everyone's going to be buying players. And when everyone buys players to improve their team for weekend league, there's going to be more of a demand and less of a supply. The highest supply is going to be at launch. And that's why I said use the cards, do not sell them. When you open the cards and sell them right away, everyone's doing that. So everyone gets these 17 free packs pretty much from the. It's not free, but like it's like right there for you. 17 gold player packs, and then like everyone's gonna sell right away. Don't sell them yet. Use them to make it easier for solos, or use them for like have fun for like at least one online game, right? And then go right back into solos, and you should be able to get some cheesy stuff. Like if you pull like 2 elite corners, like your solos should be way easier than using that 74 Eli Apple, if you will. So that's pretty much gold player packs. There's a lot of variance in those packs. You're gonna see a lot of people pull like somehow four plus elites. You're gonna see 1 or 2 kids pull no elites. with the average median being 2 or 3 elites. My goal is, 3 plus. If I can pull 3 or more elites, I'm happy. If I pull 2 or less, I'm going to know, hey, I could have done way better, right? So then we have some weird things. The 1,000 training. So it's around 1.1K training. The one thing a lot of people might do is use that power up Lamar Jackson, um, and then turn that into his 86, 87, and use that training for the in between buffer room to get from that power up. Like go to the power up, use training, power it up. That's a waste. You already have an 86, 87 Lamar Jackson. Just keep that card right now and use it. You will power him up, but don't do it yet. Use that 1.1K training for your MUT master, okay, or level. Team captain. So TC, your team captain will usually consist of 4 choices, and that's just off of the last 2 years, going off of previous years, not inside information. You choose your player. You want to choose a position that will last you the whole year. Not something like a tight end where it's like, oh, like that's for George Kittle anyway. Or a running back, oh, that's probably for Barkley or McCaffrey anyway. Wide receiver is always a W. Corner is a W because, you can never have enough corners. Like, you probably need like 4 solid corners. Linebacker is always a good thing. If you do a 3-4 scheme. If you do a 4-3 scheme, be careful. Make sure it is a linebacker like Shazier, where you can use for the whole year. Don't do someone like, someone that's not going to be like locked. And of course, this might sound weird, but also DTs. Usually, that's only in a 4-3 scheme. If you see a DT that's so good, like just use them, right? Or if they make a mistake and do a really good end, like Danielle Hunter or Myles Garrett or someone that's really cheesy. Somehow Aaron Donald, there's no way though. Do him. When you choose your team captain, you're going to be able to choose training to get it up and overall. So it's going to be an 80 when you first get it from level 5. You're level 5. You unlock the team captain pack. Here it is. You can then upgrade it probably from an 80 to an 82 to an 84 to an 86 to an 88 to a 90, and that's it. A 90 is the best at launch. The highest overalls at launch are going to be a 90 team captain, a 90 level master, and then probably a 95 MUT master. You can probably get your team captain up to an 84 just with the launch training. An 86 would be pushing it, but you're probably almost there to an 86 than you think. I would rather have my team captain up to an 84, 86 and have 2 86s than use my training to power up Lamar plus 1 overall. It's using your brain and well diversifying your team. We then move on to other stuff, like the uniform pack. The uniform pack, you might want to use it, but if you're a true diehard fan, that is true diehard fan TDF, you want to go ahead and use your team uniforms. I'm a diehard Cleveland Browns fan. I'm going to use the Cleveland Browns uniforms because I'm a diehard fan. It's just what I do. I represent my team, represent my city colors on the football field, especially in the weekend leagues. It's very competitive. I want to show people that the Browns are cool. I know it's cheesy, but it's just how I feel. It's kind of like wearing like this cool football jersey. Wear the Browns jersey in public. Like when I go to school, I'm gonna wear my Browns jersey. It's just what I do. I'm a Browns fan. It's just what I do. If you care about looks, fine. Then you might want to use one of the uniforms. Those uniforms might quick sell though for 3K each. You might want to quick sell each uniform for around 3,000 coins each. You're gonna get around 4 or 5 uniforms, home/away combined. That's literally like 15 plus thousand coins. I think they're gonna do that. I don't think that they'll be like nat or non-sellable. I think you'll be able to at least quick sell them. That's what they've done in previous years. I don't know if there's anything else in the pre-order. I really don't. But overall, that's pretty much it. There's a lot you can do with it. There's a lot you can't do with it. It all depends what you use your imagination for, and just use your tools given. And keep in mind, all that was a head start. You literally have a big HS head start. So keep in mind that like that's it. That's all. Like, but you have to remember all the things that launch too. Journey rewards, all the packs in the beginning, level packs in the beginning, like training, level rewards. Like there's so many things that launch for the players who don't do the MVP edition. You have all your rookie premieres. So I have all 10 rookie premieres. That's literally 10 golds right there. And that's why I said you should have an all gold team on top of this and the 17 gold player packs. And your team captain and your level master and this, right? So like I said, guys, I feel like honestly this game is very easy if you just open your eyes and just think about things. And just don't be stupid. It sounds dumb, but just don't be stupid. Don't waste your coins on packs day one. Be smart. Save your coins. And Madden Mobile, I just buy packs because it's fun. But in Madden College, I'll take it a little bit more seriously. Take care, everyone. We're gonna have a good year this year. I appreciate you guys watching this video. And again, I just thank you guys for watching my channel. I appreciate you guys watching my content. And we're gonna go all out this year. We're going for top 100 weekend league.